we just got done seeing one of the most chaotic bloodline segments. I don't think I would have thought seeing Paul Heyman in 2024 take a bump in the WWE. I just didn't see this type of bump. You know what I'm saying? Going through a table, they have my boy getting cooked. But here we are, man. How do you guys feel about this segment? Jacob Fatu was finally presented the correct way today. How do you guys feel about all of it? The entrance, the segment, all of that. Let's go on ahead and start with Negative Nancy, Mr. Kenny Bomb. Let's do it.
So you said Jacob Fatu was presented in the right way. You really think so?
There we go.
I like his entrance, bro. He has a better entrance than anybody in the bloodline.
The entrance was great. Beautiful entrance. I even said it when we were watching it. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's a good entrance. But he got on the mic, and what was that?
I mean,
acknowledge me. I love you, Solo. I love you.
Everybody did it. That's the only thing. Even Tungaloa threw me off. I'll be honest. Like they all
y'all agree. Y'all agree that was like not it. The way he responded.
To me, it threw me off. But then again, I guess they're trying to differentiate because it's a different culture and all that. So I don't think it's like, obviously it's for it, we understand, but I don't think it's really for us to understand, if that makes sense. Like that's their thing, that's their culture.
No. This is what they're putting on TV for us to watch. We gotta understand it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess I look at it a different way. But tell me how you feel about it, bro.
So I was looking forward to the. I like the way they presented Jacob. He came out. The entrance was nice, and they definitely held him back so he could lose some weight because the guy he looks good now. Where he was like a big fat guy over in MLW, they made him tighten it up. So that was good. Everything with Jacob, the way they showed him. As far as the star of this whole group right now, I'm going Tama Tonga. Just in my personal opinion. What? We'll see how Jacob performs. But the whole time I was waiting, I was like, all right, Roman's coming back. He's going to say, acknowledge me to the wrong person. Like when he says it's to Paul Heyman, and then we're going to hear that boom, 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 boom. But that's what didn't happen. So brought it down to a 8 out of 10 segment to me. All around it was good. We'll talk about what happened later after. But Big Valentine, what did you think about it?
I like the way Paul Heyman looked. Like in a week, he just transformed into this ugly, putrid, wormy-looking human being who lost all hope and patience for living. His beard was very white, and it made me sad too because it reminds me that he is old, and that kind of sucks because Paul Heyman is good, man. I want to watch him as long as we can, but. Yeah, he took a bump. Speaking of him being old, he took a freaking power bump after taking a back bump. And what I don't like about Paul Heyman, I mean, we've seen him take like maybe 2 bumps ever in the past 5 years, but like he used to just be too goofy with it and oversell it, kind of like how Jacob Fatu did. I love you, man. Yes, like no, this looked realistic. I like that, and it was nice. Like I really liked. It was simple. It felt like another Sami Zayn moment where he said, I acknowledge the fact that you're not my tribal chief. Then he got his ass, whooped. I love that moment. The crowd reacted, exploded. And it was necessary at that point of SmackDown too, because, I mean, I was kind of dragging along. We needed that spice and they gave it to us. Look at him right there, man. Yeah, the makeup department or whatever, they just went to town on Paul Heyman. This is the worst he's ever going to look, probably. So, but yeah, I agree with Tama Tonga, by the way, the Tama Tonga take that you have, Kenny, because...
And I agree with you, kiddo. I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah, all of the people that do all the crazy Yamasamo and stuff, they come off like, let's say, Apollo Crews when he was doing that Prince gimmick. Like too stereotypical, unrealistic. Tama Tonga, when he does it, I kind of believe it. You know what I mean? So that's why I like him too.
Yeah, but I agree with the Paul Heyman thing. It looks like they told him, like, don't shave, come in looking rough. And he looked like he just got up after a few days, a few days after he got fired or something. So, yeah, that was a nice touch. Big Om.
Definitely agree.
Well,
Big Om was in the building, by the way.
Yeah, I was actually in the building. I was in Madison Square Garden. And what I got to say is Kenny and Kero must be getting sponsored by the big brand over here because they're serving up the Haterade Lemony Sour. My God, are y'all dead wrong? Tonight, they brought back what everyone loves about the Bloodline. They brought back the drama. They brought back the spectacle. They brought back storytelling to this group, and it has been missing. And I kind of understand now over the past few weeks why that storyline element has not been there. They have been building up this new arsenal of the bloodline, and it's a slow build. Sometimes wrestling fans, you got to be a little bit patient. I know. It hurts. You're like, I want it now. RELAX, relax, because we are about to enter the summer of story in WWE. This is the single best story that WWE has told in at least 20 years. I think many of us, Kenny will disagree because he's going to say some crap choppy TP thing from the Attitude Era is going to be better. But
see, you always do it, bro. It's always your fault.
No. I didn't interrupt you. Let me
I just want you, before you say it, I just want y'all to say, he's saying this is better than the Attitude Era right now. Better than Stone Cold, The Rock, Steve Austin. Just to give you that heads up.
That's the best storyline in history,
Kenny
brother.
can't apparently count
history.
to 20.
Whoa.
Kenny can't count to 20. 20 years ago was 2004. So know your role, shut your mouth, let me finish. So anyway.
No. You call me out, then we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to stand on it right now and tell you this is not better than the Attitude Era.
Why don't you let me talk? Why don't you?
Because you call me out. You want to talk about it. You can't.
No.
Ask me to talk about it.
I'll talk about it. Let me talk about.
Don't bring it up then.
Because apparently you still living in 2004 with your flip phone. Let me talk about today. I got an iPhone. I got a touchscreen. I got 5G. You still on 2 parts? Oh, let me get it. No.
But here's the thing. 20 years ago, we were human.
Which one do you got? This got AI capabilities in it.
20 years later, I'm still human, bro.
Exactly. That's my point. Exactly. Our psychology is the same.
All right, I got
psychology is the same. There you go, kiddo. Psychology doesn't change.
One more minute. I actually do need one more minute. But right now, what they did tonight, I think, set the table for the next evolution of what this is going to be. Because they've eliminated the last remnants of Roman Reigns as the leader of the tribal chief. They've eliminated Paul Heyman. Solo's going to be a horrible leader. He's going to get kicked out. We're going to get the Bloodline Civil War, and I cannot wait. I thought this was amazing. 10 out of 10 for what it was. I think we all kind of built up in our minds this big show at MSG. We were going to have, Roman Reigns return and all that kind of stuff. And look, that's fun to think about. But I think in the long run, when Roman probably returns at like SummerSlam or something, this is going to mean a lot more. And this is going to go down as like a really cool moment of the year.
All right, there y'all go. The Bloodline, new storyline, better than Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon from Omer Q himself. Shouts out to Real Take Wrestling. Make sure y'all 100%. Check it out.
But yeah, so 100%. You're saying like they pushed this, basically launched it into SummerSlam territory. And I agree with you. Like, this is actually feels like the continuation of the story, whereas until now, they're kind of just sleeping, resting on their laurels. And man, I'm okay with waiting, but you got to give us something interesting while we're waiting too. I mean, come on.
Was this not interesting to you?
I'm saying while we're waiting, we got to have something interesting. But it doesn't have to be this storyline.
You brought up the Attitude Era. This isn't even better than John Cena versus the Nexus.
Well,
I mean,
that ended horribly, but
it ended horribly. It ended bad. Okay,
hate shows every video.
Leading up to it, the Nexus was cooking.
Your hate shows every video, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm saying this is a good segment. Omer caused this by comparing this to other eras.
You want to talk about truth? Let's talk about truth. The Nexus storyline was dead 2 weeks in. Why? Because they canned Bryan Danielson. And what they do, they made the entire Nexus look like a joke. They came in with such awesome heat. They came in with one of the greatest beatdowns, arguably the greatest beatdown in WWE history. And then Super Cena wasted it.
Yo, what's Paul Heyman got going on here?
Your boy Vince. Look at that. Look at my man. That's an iconic shot.
Can I say something else that was wasted real quick? They were going to call Jacob Fatu, this man in this segment, Kaiser, Sikoa. They were really close. Caesar. And they decided not to do it. So last second, they decided to keep his name as Jacob Fatu, which I thought was interesting.
And they did the right thing.
I don't know. You know what? I see it. I see Jacob kind of being just like a normal guy, right? Like Jacob is just your friend Jacob. I understand why they wanted to change it to give him something more intimidating. Caesar sounds like a king, but Jacob, it's just my homeboy Jacob.
Amen. Look, there's one more piece to this puzzle. We all know who it is. Call him up, bro. Philadelphia's best. Give us Justin Fatu.
Oh, Justin.
We got to get Justin Fatu. Justin, if you out there, I know you watching this video, Justin. I know your debut is coming soon. Let's go.
Come on.